What's up, everybody? Welcome back to HPT. Today, we're going to be breaking down the one simple approach that is going to change your life as a day trader for the rest of your life. And it's a beautiful thing. I've been trading for a very long time. I've tried tons of strategies. And it's crazy because it's not the strategy that makes you profitable. It's your ability to follow it. See, emotions run wild. They run rampant on you as a day trader. They literally get in your mind. They make you overthink, overanalyze. They make you project onto the charts what you believe or think is logical. And then the market okie dokes you and completely sends you up the wall of inconsistency and just blows your mind away each and every single time. See, we need an approach that we can stick to that is simple. And for the last 7 months, that's all I've been talking about, right? Because trading is not by any means a activity that you can use a predictable mindset in. You have to be consistent with your approach. You have to approach the market every single day the exact same way. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, guys. We're going to be talking about how our strategy performed. Right? So really simple. Before we go any further, let's break down our strategy, right? A very simple 3-step approach that gets me in and out of the market. I named this video. Hold on. Let me, before I go any further, make sure that I'm sharing my screen so that everybody can see. Got our boy from Louisiana, Todd. What is good, brother? Todd has been a part of HPT since the beginning. He's been right by our side this whole time, helping us craft this beautiful approach that you see in front of you. 3-step approach. Very simple. And you know what the best part about this approach is? I only trade it when it presents itself. It pulls all the emotion out of trading. No more second guessing. No more overanalyzing. No more, acting on emotion, right? And that's the main thing. And what I'm telling you doesn't mean that emotions aren't going to show up. They're going to show up. Emotions are going to show up, right? Real quick, let me show you before we get into it, the trade that we took, right? The trade that we took today, I posted in the Discord. We called this out live in the Discord. I'm going to show you when we got in, when we got out. I took 2 trades, 2 very simple trades. Here they are in front of you. I took a long entry right here, right? We got our moving average cross off open print. We got a red bar that was ignored. Therefore, bam, I'm in the market long for 15 minutes, capturing around 47% ROI. Number 2, long entry. Why? Red bar ignored. Healthy trend to the upside. Scaled out most of my position up here, held on to one in bullish structure, never broke. Therefore, we stayed in the trade, capturing a beautiful move up to the upside, right? So once again, very simple, but it's easy. It's easy to look at a chart and go, yeah, I went long here and got out here, right? Of course I did. But how did we actually pull the trigger regardless of how we felt? And that, my friend, is what we're going to be talking about today. See, trading is 95% process. It is literally 95% execution. So if you are not getting the results that you want, you have to ask yourself, how well are you executing? Everyone will blame the strategy, but it's because they can't put themselves in the hot seat. They can't look internally at the mirror and go, hey, you know what? Is it me? Or is it my ability to execute? And these are the questions you need to be asking. We've all made money in this market, and we have all laid in our bed at night and said, shit, can I do this again tomorrow? And today I'm going to show you a very simple approach that you can rinse and repeat over and over again and become consistently profitable. Don't listen to me. Listen to the data, right? See, everybody out there is on YouTube. Oh my God, my strategy is the best. Oh my God, my strategy has an XYZ win ratio. But which one of them is going to present to you the last 7.5 months of data that they collected personally on their strategy. That's what we do over here at HPT. That's why High Performance Trader is the absolute best Discord out. I could say that with 100% confidence because I know what I put into this Discord. I know the lengths I was willing to take so that the traders on my team can execute with confidence. And I'm going to show you. So this is the approach, right? And before we go any further, if you want these emailed to you on a weekly, not monthly, weekly basis, come to my website, click the link below in the bio, the first one, and I will email you high-level summaries, which are data reports on my strategy to you weekly. You will get the document above on a weekly basis, breaking down where we're at. Where are we? We're currently at an 81% win ratio. Out of the last 121 trades, 98 of them were profitable for at least $1. Men lie, women lie. Data does not. Don't believe me? Back test this strategy on your own. And if you don't, sign up. I will send these to you on a weekly basis, and I love it because I have gotten over 100 people to sign up for these data reports in the month of March. And that's what I'm talking about because that shows me, that tells me that people are serious. That tells me that people are responding extremely well to the information High Performance Trader provides. We've gotten over 10 new people on our Discord in the last month, and the month's not even over. And all of those traders are already seeing great results. They're already seeing that it's all about execution. See, because tomorrow the market's going to open. And you, my friend, are going to be faced with a decision, right? The market's going to look something like this, right? It's going to open up. And it's going to put you in a position where you got to make a decision, right? See, tonight you're going to lay in your bed. And you're either going to close your eyes and go, you know what? I'm not worried. Because I know my approach and I know how to execute it. Or you're going to lay in your bed, like 95% of traders do, and go, shit, man, I don't know if I could do that again tomorrow. And this is what I was put on this earth to do. I was put on this earth to make sure traders trade confidently. If we want to scale up, if we want to become multi-million-dollar traders, if we want to take care of our families, leave the 9-to-5, if we want to build the absolute best versions of ourselves, there's only one way to do it, and it's by mastering your craft. And you know what? Even if you don't trade my strategy, that's fine. But at least follow the pathway I've laid out in front of you by collecting data and building profitable systems based off that data. See, for the last 7.5 months, we didn't just log the trade, right? And I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show you because I'm all about transparency. You come over here to High Performance Trader on our Discord. When you join our Discord, you get access to over 2 years worth of data. Look at this. 2 years worth of this. High-level summaries posted weekly. Look at this. 3/7/2025. What did we do? We took a beautiful short play here off end of day, right? Why? Well, we got a moving average cross. We got a green bar ignored. We took her short stop above it. Bam. What did we do the day before? Oh, earlier that day. Same exact trade, right? What did we do the day before? Very similar to the trade we took today. Every day is the exact same. And when our strategy does not present itself, we walk away. Right? Because you are only as good as your ability to execute your approach. Hold up, guys. Let me plug in a light. All right, so let's break into it. Also, before we go any further, anybody that wants to join our team makes that decision, goes, hey, you know what? I'm done trading with no confidence. I want a strategy I actually believe in, right? And you actually want to make that step and level up. I'm offering for the month of March only 20% off using promo code EXECUTE. Go to the second link in my bio, click it, type in the word EXECUTE for the promo link, and you will get your first month for 20% off at HBT, or you could purchase Trader Bootcamp and get on our team for the next year, right? So with that being said, let's dive into the lesson. All right, so the day we're going to be talking about here is, what is this? 3/24/2025, right? So before we go any further, let me show you the trade that we took. I took 2 trades today. The Discord team was just crushing it. Members on the team were just executing flawlessly. And of course they were, because they know the strategy. They know the principles. They know what to look for. See, you come over to our team, of course you can take the trades I do. But more importantly, you're going to develop your own presence in the market. You're going to develop the understanding that it takes, the mindset, the habits, the skill set required to be able to execute in this market. Boom, 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 boom. Easy. Listen, it's all about execution, guys. And until I realize that, and until you realize that, you're never going to stand a chance. Ask yourself, there's traders all over making millions of dollars. What do they all have in common? It ain't the strategy. It's their ability to execute it, right? So basically, this is a trade that we took. We already went through it. I took 2 trades. Contracts were moving extremely slow. For anybody that traded today, you guys already knew contracts were barely moving. It looked like the volume really has slowed down, and that's okay, right? Because it's all about the polarity of the market. We have recently gotten massive amounts of volume just being penetrating the market, right? Now, starting to kick back. This is good. This is what we want to see, right? But more importantly, we are looking for the same approach each and every single day. This is the trade that we took. Open print right here. We get a false breakout below it. I was initially looking for short plays, but guess what? My edge didn't present itself. Therefore, no trade. See, the best part about our strategy isn't just the money that we make. It's the money we stop losing because we don't take bullshit trades. See, for me to take a trade, I have to identify a red bar or a green bar that gets ignored, right? So this right here is a RBI. You know what RBI stands for? No more losing money on stupid trades. 80% of your losing trades, I guarantee it, are a product of FOMO, chasing, are a product of indecision, are a product of fear, emotion. See, now my losing trades, which based on my win ratio is like 18%, it's based off my strategy not working. That's okay. That's accounted for because according to the high level summary, according to the data, I got an 82% win ratio. So it's okay to have a losing trade. But you know what isn't okay? To have a losing trade be a product of you not following your process. Because once you do that, your consistent results, see ya. They're gone. We don't have time to be slacking on our execution, guys. Every single member over here at HBT understands this. It's all about execution, right? So let's talk about it. When we look at this chart here, it's like, oh, cool, you took 2 longs. But in this video, I'm going to break down to you what exactly I looked for, why I was able to pull the trigger, what gave me the confidence, even when the market looked like this, right? So initially, the market's rallying. This is what the market looks like this morning. You know what I'm doing? This. Yep. No RBI, no trade. Simple as that. Because it's a funny thing, guys. When you study the data, you start to realize if you don't get an RBI, the trend is shot. If you don't get an RBI, it's probably going to reverse. It's going to be a snapback. There's going to be a wild pullback, right? See, until the RBI is present, I don't want to trade, right? How many of your losing trades are a product of you chasing the market? Say you said, man, I can't stand it anymore. I have to get in this. And you got in right here at 573. You know what would have happened? You would have got stomped out on this candle. We've all done it. But the goal is to stop doing it. How do you stop doing it? By collecting the data. The data is extremely important because it's what makes sure you stick to your rules, because until you study the data, there's still a possibility that you can chase this and make money. So I was extremely patient, and I decided to take the market long on this candle. Let me whip out the Discord and I will show you. So you come over here to SPY alerts. I first got into the market right here, 10:13 a.m. in longs here, 572 stop, upside target on SPX. What do you see in front of you? A beautiful RBI. Did this trade feel uncomfortable? Yeah, a little. But once again, my emotions don't mean shit. I don't make decisions based on my emotions. I make decisions based on my strategy, based off the data, based off the system that we've built from the data, right? So I'm patient until I get my strategy. I take it, boom, stop loss directly below the candle, right? So that was our initial entry, and we caught a nice move for the next 15 minutes. Locked it in, right? Very simple. Bam. Number two, the market keeps moving up. Right here, it kind of looks bearish. Right here, it kind of looks like it might reverse. But this is the thing. It doesn't matter to me. What gave me the confidence to go long? Right. Where was it? Right. Hold on. Here. This was my second trade. So we got right back into the market when the market looked like this. Why? The trend is my friend, but trends aren't always your friend. What sort of trends are your friend? Healthy trends. Trends that have solid moving averages next to the candles, right? See, it's extremely important that you're able to identify what a healthy trend looks like and what an unhealthy trend looks like. And the only way I can do that is by using my moving averages. See, moving averages are your guideline, right? The price action is going to move. It's going to be erratic as all hell. And it's not up to you to predict it. It's up to you to identify a red bar or a green bar that gets ignored and then follow that moving average. So we took the market long here and we put our stop loss below the candle we got in on, right? So now what do? We take the market up and then it starts to pull back. But bullish structure has not broken. Bullish structure is still intact. Therefore, I'm still in the trade. Price comes down, bounces off the EMA cloud, and we get a fierce move to the upside. So all in all, guys, today wasn't special. This shit is normal. It's a Monday. This shit happens every single day. But we were able to execute it with a repeatable approach, with confidence, with control, with conviction, because our strategy. Right? So, guys, I hope you take from this lesson that you too can become a confident trader. You too can believe in your approach. How nice would it be to wake up tomorrow and not be extremely anxious, not be fearful, not have doubt, but instead to believe in yourself? If you join HPT, if you subscribe to these data reports, that's what we offer. I'm trying to build a team of killers on this market that are willing to execute this strategy over and over again until they become the absolute best versions of themselves. Right? So, guys, listen, I love you. Thank you for always having my back. Thank you for the support. High Performance Trader is growing super fast, and you guys are be able to see it. You guys that have been with me since day one are about to see it. This team is about to blow to the fucking top, and it's because we're authentic. It's because we believe in what we do, and we're transparent as all hell. Come join our team. Become the absolute best versions of yourselves and give that shit to the world. I love you guys. I'm not going to wish you luck tomorrow, but I'm going to expect you to execute your strategy like a monster. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.